الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وآله وصحبه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today inshallah I'm going to read few verses from Surah Yunus, Jonah chapter 10 starting with verse 12. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وإذا مس الإنسان الضر دعانا لجنبه أو قاعدا أو قائما فلما كشفنا عنه ضره مر كأن لم يدعنا إلى ضر مسه كذلك زين للمسرفين ما كانوا يعملون. When trouble touches a man, when difficulties afflict any of us, he cries unto us in all postures, lying down on his side or sitting or standing. But when we have removed his affliction, he passes on his way as if he had never cried to us for the affliction that touched him. Thus do the deeds of transgressors seem fair in their eyes. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here, that you, son of Adam, whenever you are being tested, what do? You keep praying and crying and trying to come closer and closer to your Maker. And the moment He will reverse your status, you will walk away as if you have never called on Him before. Not only do men fail to use their respite, even those who have a superficial belief in Allah call on Him in their trouble, but forget Him when He has relieved their trouble. Their faith is not strong enough to make them realize that all good proceeds from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But in moments of trouble, they use every position, literally and figuratively, to appeal to Him. Those without faith are selfish and are so wrapped up in themselves that they think every good that comes to them is due to their own merits or cleverness. That's itself a cause of their undoing. They don't see their own faults. And in verse 13, وَلَقَدْ أَهْلَكْنَا الْقُرُونَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَمَّا ظَلَمُوا وَجَاءَتْهُمْ رُسُلُهُم بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ وَمَا كَانُوا لِيُؤْمِنُوا كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْقَوْمَ الْمُجْرِمِينَ. Generations before you, we destroyed when they did wrong. Their messengers came to them with clear signs, but they would not believe. Thus do we requite those who sin. And in verse 14, ثم جعلناكم خلائف في الأرض من بعدهم لننظر كيف تعملون. Then we made you heirs in the land after them to see how would you behave. So now the problem is with us. Are we going to behave like the people before us who disbelieved and were fully destroyed and vanished from this planet, or are we going to amend our conduct and try to behave ourselves and try to understand God's moral law and implement it on daily basis in all our actions and deeds in this life. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.